I'm here with an update about Bruce Willis. The journey of Bruce Willis and his family as they navigate his battle with frontotemporal dementia has been an emotional one, and it's one that they've shared candidly with the public. But his wife, Emma Heming Willis's recent, heartbreaking revelations have sparked an unforeseen wave of criticism, prompting Emma to respond directly. She is now speaking out, not only for herself, but for all caregivers who face similar judgment. Let me explain. Let us go back to last week, when the actress and model Emma Heming Willis sat down with Diane Sawyer for an exclusive interview for a special titled Emma and Bruce Willis: The Unexpected Journey. During the emotional sit-down, Emma opened up about the agonizing decision she and her family had to make regarding Bruce's living situation as his health continued to decline. She explained that due to his illness, Bruce could no longer live in their family home, which had 3 stories. So they moved him into a single-story home nearby that was equipped with a 24/7 care team. Emma admitted that it was one of the hardest decisions of her life, saying, "It was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. Hardest thing I've ever had to do to move him out of our home." She went on to say that the move was not only for Bruce's safety, but also to protect their 2 young daughters, Mabel, 10, and Evelyn, 8, from witnessing their father's struggles. Emma shared, "Bruce would want that for our daughters. He would want them to be in a home that was more tailored to their needs, not his needs." Understandably, many people were moved by Emma's honesty and willingness to shed light on the challenges faced by caregivers. However, some online critics took a different stance. They accused her of abandoning her husband or being cold. Now, shocking, right? I mean, you see stories like this all over social media. You see judgmental comments all over social media. But this is a very touchy subject because you just never know what someone is going through unless you going through it yourself. And I think people forget that celebrities are human beings as well. They're allowed to make mistakes. They're allowed to have bad days, and no one's perfect. But I feel like we tend to judge celebrities a lot more than we tend to judge ourselves. Or we tend to judge other people. We're always looking at celebrities as if they're perfect human beings, which they're not. They're allowed to mess up just like everyone else. Now, Emma responded to the backlash in a powerful video posted to her Instagram story. She began by addressing the critics directly, saying, "People love to have an opinion about what they see on TV or what they read about online without really having any understanding of the full situation." She continued, "For someone to assume that they know what's best for my family or what Bruce would want is unfair to Bruce and to us and to the entire journey that we've been on together." Now, this is such a good point because who really knows what Bruce would want? You have to make these decisions based on what you think is best for your loved one and for yourself and for your family. If you're judging someone for making a certain decision for their loved one, how would you feel if the tables were turned and you were in that situation? Would you second guess your own decisions? Probably not. You're going to do what you think is best for you and your family. Period. She went on to say, "Caregivers are judged quickly and unfairly by those who haven't walked in their shoes, or more importantly, in this case, haven't walked in Bruce's shoes. To those people, I say you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know our story. You don't know the years of love and devotion Bruce has given to his family and friends. You don't know the sacrifices he has made to ensure the safety and happiness of those around him. You don't know the incredible journey we've been on together." Emma then read a poignant excerpt from her upcoming book, The Unexpected Journey. She said, "Our hope in sharing our story is to help others understand the disease. Yes, but to also inspire them to speak up for themselves and their loved ones. Because let's face it, there are plenty of people who know everything about dementia. People who have never experienced it personally, who have never cared for someone with dementia, who have no idea what it is like to watch a loved one slowly slip away before your eyes. These people have opinions. And God, are those opinions loud? And those judgments are so unfair. But opinions are so loud and so noisy, but if they don't have the experience of this, they don't get a say, and they definitely don't get a vote." Well said, Emma. Thank you for speaking out. It takes a lot of strength to be vulnerable and open about your personal life, especially when you're in the public eye. And I think that you and Bruce are doing a great job of raising awareness about frontotemporal dementia while also sharing your personal journey. So thank you for that. If you have a loved one with dementia, please share your experiences and tips in the comments below. Maybe you're going through something similar to what Bruce is going through, or maybe you've already gone through it. Your story may be able to help someone else who is going through this right now. And we appreciate you taking the time to leave a comment. As always, this has been your host. And until next time, remember to stay tuned for more updates.